Joby Joe, Joby Joe, Joby Joe, Joby, Joby Joby Joe, Joby Joe, Joby Joe, Joe. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da. No, you can't. You can't hear me. It's a lie. Oh yeah. Okay, I might have just farted. Hello and welcome to my desktop, which I think is showing. Hello everybody, and tonight, because I'm still bored, we've done 2 streams already. Oh, you're not deaf, are you, Chris McBride? Very good, that is good to hear you're not deaf. So, what are we doing? We are gonna put some faces on some damn locos. So, the first one which was selected by everybody in the poll. Let me just get my notes. I've got a few pieces of paper here. Sorry, my paperwork, because these are my notes of how to actually do this. Right, because I might struggle because it has been a while. Excuse me. Right, the first loco to be done is the digital traction. What's it called? B12. So the first thing that we shall do is go into my old list and find what face we're going to use. So, do we want a male or a female face? Let's have a female Stephanie face. Female B12, and we shall do laughing face with eyes ahead, wherever the eyes ahead are. There. Oh, I just heard a notification. I'm not sure what it is yet. Right, DT B12. Where's the B12? Literally just saw it a moment ago. LNER B12, there it is. Rail vehicles, steam, LNER B12. And which colour? I'm assuming that default. Justin Paterus has just subscribed. Hello, Justin. I'm assuming we'll do experimental blue. Looked good, but we'll just try LNER for now. And we will paste you in there because I think this is the correct file. B12 loco. Copy, paste. This is where we gotta do some messing around. B12 loco. Laughing face. The webcam is off for tonight because I got like windows open and stuff, and I can't really cut. It's too warm to set up my green screen tonight. It is boiling in this attic that I'm in, and if I want to put my green screen up, I've got to shut the windows and I've got to, pull the curtains and everything. So it's just going to be too warm if I do that. So I don't want to have the webcam set up tonight. Right, B12 Loco laughing face. Now I need Railworks tools. File, open. Assets. DT. LNER B12. Rail vehicles, Steam, LNER B12, default. I'm assuming it's default. I can't remember. I believe that that's the standard sort of LNER apple green, which it is. So we'll copy that and search and replace. The first thing we've got to do is replace that with that. Laughing face, eyes ahead. Oh, actually I wasn't doing it like that, was I? Replace all. Birth. Now, let's see. Zoom on down. So that is whistle sounds. So we'll copy that. So what we're going to do now is tell the loco. Stoking sounds. Near cab are still audio. It's better if you've got an actual object rather than an audio file. Let's see. Particles worked as well, I think. Smoke, Sanders, particles. Don't want particles if we can help it. Right, particles. Okay, how many particles does this thing have? Sparks, come on, why is there so many bloody particles? Head code, lights, no, this isn't going to work there. Smoke, still particles. Okay, that's looking a bit more. New fireman, yeah, this is it. This is what we want, so we'll copy that. And then 1, 2, right. New driver, new fireman, copy. So we'll call this laughing face. And we'll call this one eyes ahead. For the pure shits and giggles. Yay, 1 dislike on this video already, yay. I wonder who it was. Right, so now what we need to do is tell the game, or tell the asset where it needs to reference for our face. So if we just go rail vehicles and copy that, blah 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 blah, because that's where we pasted it. Duff 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 duff. Copy that and paste that there, and then laughing, copy, Railworks tools. You got to get the text exactly right, otherwise that did not work. I don't know what I did there. Okay, that's what I did. Right, I didn't copy the text. Right, and now we'll copy all of that to the next bit. New fireman steam.xml brief laughing, and we'll change that to be eyes ahead. Eyes ahead. Reese has over 9,000. I have no idea what you're talking about. Right, so we need to do our coding now. So the first bit needs to be -1. That needs to be 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That needs to be positive. 7, 8, 9. That needs to be 0. 10, 11. That also needs to be -1. And then we need to do X, Y, Z. So that is our X, which is side to side. That needs to just be 0, so that it's aligned in the center. Y is top to bottom, so I would say about 2.5 as a very rough approximate. And then Z-axis front to back, I usually start with about 6.5, just to see where it lies on the loco, and we'll try it after. Right, eyes ahead. Copy the reference there, birth, and then save. Saved. So that is our initial doobie what's it. Right. Oh god, Steam Lance has mentioned Spencer. It's not Spencer. The A4 you see on the picture is well, it is not Spencer, put it that way. So let's see what happens when we load in game. So I've got the poll open on the Facebook group. The one with the most votes, which was, I think it was actually about 65 votes, was for the Digital Traction B12, which I'm sure everybody is about to call Stefan or Stephen. So that's why I've purposely done a female face so that you can't say that. And Train Sim is doing that weird thing at the bottom of the screen again. I don't know why it does that, but for some reason on my laptop it just starts doing this. And this is the leftovers from a stream that we did before, so if I just open a new free roam, let's call it Face It Stream, just for shits and giggles. And we need DT, we need the asset selected now, so we'll do LNER B12, AWP, Apple Green. So we're about to find out if it's worked, and it has worked. So that is good news. B12 tender, we'll put a tender on her. So as you can see, obviously we've got a little bit of an issue that it's not in the right place. So you move the loco, it's because it's referenced to the loco, so wherever you move the loco, the face will move with it. But you have to basically play around with your XYZ coordinates to get the face in the right place. And it's exceptionally rare that you get anything that's even remotely close to accurate on your first go. Now I have to say, for my first attempt, that was actually not bad. I've had it times where faces have appeared over there and in the middle of the loco and all sorts. So for this one, in fact, when I did the ROD or the 30XX the other day, the first time that I did it, the face was actually right there. It had to just go up and back a tiny bit. It was probably the most accurate I've ever been by doing it. So yeah. This model is a lovely engine, but it's starting to look a little bit dated by our sort of what we're expecting now. It's still pretty decent though, but yeah. It would be nice to see some of the older DT models updated a little with some modern textures. But yeah. Oh. For some reason, we cannot use the reverser. That's not good. Ah, that would be why. You have to hold shift and E. I was worried that I broke the loco then. Sometimes when you add child objects to it, you interrupt the coding, so that's why I was a bit worried then. But it looks like it's okay for the time being. So we'll just exit out and we'll so it needed to go up a little bit bigger and back considerably. So we'll just minimize. We'll go back here. And we'll play with our sizes. So it needed to go up, so we'll put 2.7. It needed to go back, so we'll try 5.5. And it needed to be bigger, so we'll try 1.05. And to make things bigger, you have to change 1, 3, and 11 on both of the sets of code. Don't ask me why, but the way I've learned how to do this is monkey see, monkey do. And it works. So, whatever. 5.5, so we'll save. And it's just a case of going back and forth between the game and Trains and Railworks Editor to just see how you get it. And there you are, you already see that it's getting better. We're much closer. Size, I think we actually might need to go... I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll bring it back, so it needs to come back. It might even need to be a tiny bit bigger, so we'll try bringing it back and down a touch. I think it does need to, if you try and align the centre of the nose with the smoke box dart, it might actually be alright there, actually, but we'll quit out and we'll try again. So we'll try 5 dead, just to see if that makes a difference. So save, and we'll play again. So how did that work? That was half a meter back. Still needs to go a bit more. But vertical positioning doesn't look far off actually. So we'll quit out. Let's try 4.7. Save. Brief. Oh, we're getting close now. I think it's still a tiny bit too far out, but we gotta be careful. If we bring it in too far, then the smoke box dart will just stick out through the face. So it's also a case of having a look from behind or by the sides. So you see there's a gap just there. If you can see the daylight through the side of the face, then it's got to go back a bit. But we're getting closer. We'll try 4.6, and I think 4.6 might be too much because you're moving 10 centimeters at a time now. So I think 4.6 is going to be too much. You know what? I don't think it is actually. I think it's not bad. Vertical positioning, I think we need to bring it down just a touch. So yeah, we'll try that and see what it looks like. It looks a little bit dodge on the bottom bit, so if we bring it down just a touch, 2.6, and save, and we'll try it again. That's too far. That's way too far. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, 2.65 maybe. Let's try again. This is trial and error. There's no other way, you know, there's no nice easy way of doing this. It's just try and error and see where you end up. This might even be too much now. We might have to mess around again. Right. Ooh. I'm thinking the face could actually be a touch bigger. Ever so slightly. You've got to be careful with how big you make it, because when you start overscaling, the object sometimes doesn't like it. So we'll make the face just a touch bigger. I think we're almost there, chaps. And we'll try... Oh, we gotta make the whole thing bigger. So we'll try 1.07. We won't go too much bigger, because if you go too much, it'll mess up the scaling. 1.07. 7. Burp. 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 I'm hoping Sam Steventon of Blastpipe Productions will join us tonight. Oh. What do you think, chaps? I think it might even need to be just a touch bigger. Yeah. You know, I think it might even need to be just a touch bigger. Let's try it. Perf. We'll try 1.08. Save. Perf. And also, if any of you guys have a particular loco that you would like to see done, feel free to leave it in the chat. We'll see if we can get it done, or if I've already done it. Do you know what? I still think it needs to be just a touch bigger. What do you guys think? Yeah. It could even go back just a touch more. Because it kind of looks to me like it's... I don't know. It almost looks like it's sticking out just a tiny bit too much. It's not too bad. Let's have a look. So we'll try 4.58. Somebody's just joined the chat. Who's that?
Hi.
Who's there? Who
do you think?
It's the American. The American has arrived.
Finally.
How you doing?
I'm doing.
You doing?
So you're that bored that you do 3 streams in a row?
Pretty much, yes. Today I was supposed to go and do a job on the river, but it didn't happen. It cancelled, and it was absolutely lashing down with rain. So I was like, do you know what? I really just can't be bothered. And it's a Sunday as well. So I was like, nah. So, are you watching the stream there, James?
Yeah, I see you're doing some more face madness again.
Yep. I got the faces out again. Do you know what? I don't know about this one. I think it still needs to be a touch bigger, because there's the side of the smoke box there. It's, yeah, I don't know. If I make it too much bigger, it's not going to look right. But if I don't make it bigger, I don't think it'll look right. You know, I'm going to make it just a touch bigger. So, what have you been up to then?
And not a whole... Here, as soon as I find out what's going on from my uncle, it looks like there's a good chance that my dad and I are going to go watch Avengers Endgame. It'll be a rewatch for me.
Oh, nice.
You know what they say, you gotta watch it over and over to make sure you get everything that you might have missed.
True.
Not to mention, I want to relive some of my favorite moments.
Uh-oh, I've killed it.
What did you do?
I've killed the... Yeah, I've screwed it up somehow. Okay,
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, I've broken it. Right, okay, how have I...
Newsflash, Reese breaks something. Again.
I have definitely broken this. Where did I mess this up? I've added a space somewhere that I shouldn't have. Right.
Oh, by the way, did you go and add that Garrett to your Transport Fever?
I have, yes.
I've added it as well. I just haven't had a chance to test it out in game.
Right, I'm gonna have to delete that and go to a backup.
Beep, beep. Oh, not that kind of backup.
Got bin. Do you want to change it? Yes. Right. Now we're gonna have to reload. Open. What I've just done, ladies and gents, is basically because I've messed up. So, yeah. Sparks, particles. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I've inserted a space, or I've made a mistake somewhere in that last edit, and it's broken it. So I've had to just go to a backup. But now I've got to find where my doobie whatsits is. Eyes ahead, there it is. Okay. 1.09. Alright, let's 1.11. Let's see what happens.
Oh boy, it looks like this year's Indianapolis 500 has got a bit of a weather threat imminent. Uh-huh. I mean, there is a forecast for rain up and down Indiana today.
Oh, right, yeah. Well,
it's not going to be any better for Memorial Day tomorrow either.
I think I could even go a touch bigger just to get rid of that smokebox dart, or the smokebox. Oh, there's a bit of smokebox dart sticking out of her nose. It's the LNER way.
Bruce says he knows the feeling of tinkering with Railworks tools.
Yeah, Railworks tools is horrible. Actually, no, it's not. I'll take that back. It's actually really good because Train Sim is shit, basically, at doing anything that you want it to do in form of editing. Right, let's try it. I think that might be too big now. Oh, there we are, there we are. That looks better. We're almost there. I think even just a touch bigger to hide the edge of that smokebox door, because it looks a bit naff at the moment with that smokebox door sticking out of the side of her face. But, oh, I don't know. It's going to be too big if I do that. Let's go overboard. Let's just try a much bigger number and see what happens. Let's try 1.2. This is going to be way too big, but hey, I'm going to try it.
Uh-oh. Flashbacks to the Super Pug episode. Power!
I was thinking about doing that tonight, actually, whether to do a another Super Pug, like you guys watch me make it type video. Right, that's 1.2. Oh, that's too big. It's way too big, and it still does not hide the side of the door, so it's just too big. It doesn't look right. Unless I just move it to the side a little. Yeah. It's even if I move it to the side, even if I make it bigger, it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna get rid of the side of that smokebox door. Unless is that an edge? That might be an edge. No, it's not. No. I'll never get rid of those two black spots, so she's just gonna have two big metal warts sticking out the side of her face. So that's it, ladies and gents. Somebody want to come up with a name for this beast? James, do you want to name her?
If I give her a name, there's going to be a lot of people who are probably going to either laugh at it or want to kill me.
Well, let's see what happens first.
Let me think. I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of anything that would work. Steam Lance says Elise.
Elise. Elise the B12.
Where are you leasing her to?
Pennoy Valley Railway, of course.
A love how you just rolled with my joke.
We killed it.
As the locomotive is rolling in the video, as I look.
Yeah, I've killed at least the B12.
What'd you do? You run around the buffers.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So that's our first engine done. The next one is the Bossman
And
Games Stania 8F. Oh my god. That is going to be hard. Because that is an advanced loco. I have not tried doing a Bossman Games loco yet.
In before Bossman Games shows up in the chat and asks what you're doing to his trains.
I know, if he turns up, he's like, "What are you doing to my pack?" I'll be like, "Oh no." Right. 8F, rail vehicles.
Watch this! That's all you're going to do is, watch this!
Right, we'll do BR late. Oh god, this is... I don't know how well this is going to go. There's the bin files. Clean or weathered? Let's do clean. Brief. Copy.
I guess it don't matter whether or not you do it.
Clean. Happy face.
You ignored my joke.
I didn't get it.
You said weathered or unweathered, so I said it doesn't matter whether or not you do it.
Oh no. You... Why, James? Why?
Why not?
Happy eyes ahead. Let's see what happens. Right, Riff. I personally, I do not think this is gonna work. I'm gonna try it, but it's a Bossman Games model, and it's an advanced one, so there is every possibility that doing this might break it. So that's why I've just copied the bin file. So 8F Paco 1 rail vehicles, Steam 8F BR late engine. So I've made a copy of that file. LMS 8F. AWP.
Mark Horner's encouraging me to keep going with the jokes just to annoy you.
Jeez.
Hey Mark, I got an idea. Let's team up on him.
Why this? Why'd you do this to me?
Why'd you decide to do a third stream with the possibilities of doing a fourth?
What do you mean with the possibility of doing a fourth?
The Super Pug one.
I'm not doing that tonight now. I'm doing this instead. I was going to do that one.
Oh.
So we'll add the faces right at the end, and hopefully it won't mess up any scripting.
You know,
you never know.
If you succeed in getting this 8F, giving this 8F a face, it will make you a boss man.
I'll be fair, you did well with that one. I actually enjoyed that one. Now you must go and commit Sudoku.
But I don't even play Sudoku.
Well, you better go and learn.
But I don't care to.
You must.
You must hush.
Don't you tell me to shush in my own stream. You bastard.
I did.
Right, copy that. I'm not optimistic about this one. I'm afraid.
Jinza says annoying Reese should be a job position.
No.
Mark would be making thousands of dollars.
I was going to say Mark would be incredibly rich by now.
Yes.
Yes,
he would.
With his puns. Save. Right, so I need...
He is very fun.
-1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Positive. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That one's negative. X, Y, Z. No, that's not right.
You put the face on there. Just it brings up a point. There's a thing, Bossman Smokebox store will open, so...
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Lol. Oh, dear. Yeah.
My.
So we got that. We got that to look forward to, if it works. Let's see. Let's save that, and we'll bring it up. I personally don't think this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I'm being brave. Let's. Stupid bug.
I bet that was bugging you, wasn't it?
It was bugging me. Right. We'll get rid of you for now because you're done. I've done you already. Let's bring up Bossman, BMG, wherever it is. BMG, BMG, BMG. And it's going to take about 4 years to look. Oh no, it did. AWP, 8F.
717,
Oh,
the Welshman
oh.
edition.
Oh my god, did it work? The loco is in game and it's in the list. That is a very positive start. Yes! It worked. I was honestly not expecting that to work.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I think you cut out.
The idea of Bossman Games Smokebox doors opening just said somebody in the chat was talking about Shed 17, the Welsh coming, or the Welshman edition.
The Welsh edition of Shed 17, oh god. Right. So, how did you open the smokebox door on the 8F? I can't remember. Is it the home button? Honestly, I can't remember how to open the smokebox door.
Yeah, on this one, you know what I think you should name it, Reese?
Bob.
Captain America.
Well, 8F, Captain America. If I knew how to make nameplates and stuff, I would name this one Captain America.
You realize just how many people that would irritate?
Oh, hundreds, if not millions. Right, people watching the chat, how the hell do you open the smokebox door? I can't remember. Apparently I like putting engines in pain. This one should be called Vulcan. No, it's a cab.
Call this one Bob.
It's a cab view, apparently. Is it?
Bob the 8F.
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember how to do it. I'm pressing all the buttons. I'm pressing every button. When at the smoke box start, just turn it. I don't think that will work somehow. Apparently it's F. I tried F.
You know what you need to do to do it? Just press Alt F4.
Yes, that will obviously work.
Control Alt Delete.
F opens the smoke box or the fire doors. Oh bloody hell! I can't remember how to do it. It doesn't matter. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna. I need to go smaller, back and up. Smaller, back and up. Right.
Yeah, you definitely need to make some adjustments here, mate.
0.9. So we'll try making it a little bit smaller. 0.9. 0.9. This is where. Yeah, Cornish Crusader is saying Alt F4 is how you open the smoke box door. I knew it would be something like that. 0.9. Save. Right, I needed to go up. So we'll try 2.9. Which I know is not going to be... It's going to be too far, actually. And back, let's try 6. From the object center, save. And we'll press replay.
Just don't forget to avoid dividing by 0.
Oh, don't swear at me. Right, that's looking a little bit meh now. So it's way too small. It needs to go down and back.
No, it's the job of Welsh abuser has gone to everyone who's a regular in the live stream chat.
Right, so down 2.7. 7, and we'll call this 5.5. 5.5. And we need to make it slightly bigger. 0.95. Save. Replay.
Apparently, Chris McBride thinks that you need to call this one Bill and the next one Ted.
Yeah, that's clearly what what we should do. Okay, I have a feeling that that was a little bit too much of an adjustment. Something.
You know what you should do? Just call it Stanier McStanier face.
Stanium the Pania face.
Stanier McStanier face.
5.7. We'll try 5.7. Primo Victoria.
For the glory of England.
Right. How is that? Oh. Unfortunately, because it's Ian's face, the sides are kind of exposed. Which kind of sucks because size-wise is spot on, I think. It just needs to come forward a tiny bit. Unfortunately, because of the side of the face is just not... Yeah. We'll bring it forward and we'll have to call it a day with that one. Because we're not going to get...
Not horrible.
What?
It doesn't look too horrible.
No.
Before you make these adjustments, at least. Let's see how you can ruin it.
Well, I've moved it forward just a touch. Unfortunately, when viewed from the side, it looks AIDS. But that's because, unfortunately, the face kind of ends there. Other faces go back much further. But if you look at it from ahead, it's not too bad. There we go. We've got an 8F. So, we've done 2.
I'm not sure if I've made this joke, but I'm going to do it just for the sake of anybody in the chat who may not have heard it. What do you get when a steam locomotive has been rejected from the American Army?
What?
A rejected 4F.
I'm assuming that Americans will get that.
Yeah, the 4F rejected 4F is an old. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it may or may not still be used.
This probably was a funny joke, but you've kind of ruined it. You did a great job of murdering that joke, James.
Just like you murder the trains?
Yes. The next one on the list is Chorus Railway number 5, but we've already done that, so let's load back in the scenario just to prove to everybody that I've done it. Scenario editor.
So, you say Chorus Railway number 5, so that gives us a chorus of cheers and whistles.
Oh, God. Why? What have I done to deserve you?
Nothing, I just hear. I showed up at the...
Skyhook. Where's Skyhook?
Oh. If there's ever an experimental locomotive that gets put into the game, you might want to... Maybe you could just call it Doctor Strange.
I'm trying to find Skyhook. Games. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's SHK, isn't it? Is it? There it is.
No, it's not SHK, it's
SHG.
SHK.
narrow gauge pack 1 and 2.
It just says you need to review Southern Railway locos.
There's the proof that we've done Chorus Railway number 5. The next one on the list, Victory Works 4200. I've also done that one. So we'll just bring that one up just to show everybody. So it's Victory Works.
And before Train Sim crashes.
Inevitably it will. Through the gates of hell. The German army march. Oh, that's not got a face. Okay, it's not 4200. Ah, Train Sim died.
Did it?
Yep. Awesome.
I jinxed it.
Right, so that went well. Let's let Train Sim load up again.
Risicus is playing Train Simulator.
Oh, apparently I got it wrong. Chorus Railway number 7 is the steam loco. Chorus number 5 is that stupid diesel mechanical thing. I can tell I'm not doing that. I'm not spending the time putting a face on that thing.
Yeah, they're saying that was chorus number 7, not 5.
Yeah, that's literally what I just said.
I was listening to my dad. He was telling me when we're going to go to the movie theater.
Oh, okay. You going tonight?
Yeah.
Cool.
I get to listen to the majority of the IndyCar race, the Indy 500, and then go from there.
Nice. Right, well, I think that... Where is it? The 7200. I think that one...
Oh, no.
One of them broke Train Sim.
Somebody is trying to tell you to put a face on a TGV.
Oh, good God, no.
You've put a face on the turbine, haven't you?
What, the gas turbine loco?
Yeah.
I do not know, actually. I don't think I have.
I thought for sure.
I've put one on just as a loose object, but not as a child object.
Oh.
HST with bulging eyes. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Oh, no.
Right, so what else is on the list? An A1X Terrier. I thought I did a Terrier. Right. We're going to do an A1X Terrier, then.
I am going to do nothing except listen to you talk to yourself.
Okay. That's fair enough. I guess. JH55.
So Chris Maley asks if you've put a face on a J50 yet.
I don't think so either.
Time to put faces on everything, even the coaches.
I've already done that.
Put
Right.
faces.
Victory.
Put faces on the face.
Right, Victory Works. Now this is going to be difficult, to say the least, because Victory Works is difficult. A1 or an A1X Terrier? I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. an A1X. Well, the list actually asks for an A1. Oh, it just says A1 or A1X. So it doesn't actually make a difference. So I'm going to choose SECR green. Boof. And we shall copy and paste. What could possibly go wrong? And we'll open you with Train Sim or Train RW Tools. Primo Victoria.
Ding 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 ding.
Rail vehicles, Steam, A1X, SECR green, happy eyes ahead, birth. And yeah, we're in. So A1X, copy, search and replace, birth. And we'll call that AWP. Replace all, exit. Holy shit. Right, that code will not work because that's not referencing a child object. That one is, however. I don't want to reference audio. Scenery, that's the one. Let's add you in scenery. Although I don't think you actually make a difference, but eh. 1, 2. Right. Driver.
Gas masks, everyone.
Chlorine gas. Oh my god, that stinks. Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
What?
It stinks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reese is going to kill himself one of these days with that.
Chlorine gas.
Could be worse.
What? How could it be worse than chlorine gas?
You really don't want to know.
Right. I need to have -1. You need to be 0. You need to be positive. You need to be 0. You need to be -1. And then
It almost sounds like a very bad pep talk or something.
we'll make that 4. Make that 2 meters because I'm not sure. We'll make you 0.
When are you ever sure?
Not very often, to be honest.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I'm sure right now, so there we go. Right, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna save that again, just to make sure that it works. We'll load in. Birth. We'll load in. Right, I know nothing, to be honest, about the A1 or A1X Terriers.
But yet you know a lot about the A1 Pacifics.
No, again, I don't know much about them either. Strawberry Terrier. Well, AWP. The answer is, by the look of it, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't referenced it correctly. So
Sounds like a very bad reference.
it is a very bad reference. So unfortunately, that did not work. I've had problems with Victory Works locos do this before.
That doesn't sound like a victory then.
It's not. Right, let's exit that. Let's exit, and we will delete and start again, because I'm pretty sure I can work this out. So if I minimize... So you, my friend, will be deleted. And you, we will make another copy. And we'll try again. Because I'm pretty sure it was when I referenced, or when I changed the naming structure. Okay, I think I know where it went wrong.
You?
Right, okay, search and replace, find, search that, search and replace with... Oh, hang on. Copy. Why this? Why do you do this? Again, completely answering my question.
I'm sorry, what was it? What was your question?
Yes, exactly. Now, with a bit of luck, that will have changed it. But we do have to add the face again. So, zzz, all the way to the bottom. Chuff sounds. Fireman, there we go.
Sounds like you're absolutely chuffed about that.
I am. It's chuffing glorious. Yeah, the thing is, you've got to get words exactly right in the right place with no spaces and stuff, because otherwise you will mess up the reference, which I think happened earlier. So,
is that so?
I think so, anyway. -1, 0, 1. That needs to be 0. That needs to be -1. And then x, y, z, so that needs to be 0. Y needs to be 2. And that needs to be 4. Right, let's try it.
Oh, that went well. Sorry, I'm in a game where the goal is to park vehicles on the tracks and let trains crash into them.
Interesting.
And it's a Roblox thing.
I was going to say, it sounds like a fun family game.
Oh, crazy thing about it is, you put a tanker trailer, a semi, or lorry, however you want to say it, on the crossing. The train crashes into it. It goes kaboom.
Oh god, it has worked, but there is a problem. Where's his eyes gone?
I have no idea.
I think I know what happened there. It hasn't referenced his eyes because I haven't typed eyes in it. So let's that does look rather horrifying at the moment though, so we'll just Oh good god. Yeah, that's broken the reference completely.
Oh no.
That has killed everything. That is a dead loco, I would say.
Shed 17 Welshman edition confirmed.
That's not gone well. Right, so A1X Terrier looks like it might not be suitable.
A1X Terrier.exe has stopped working.
So let's just try eyes ahead. Not really sure exactly what's happened, but sometimes it's just where you've... I think I know why. Hang on. I might just have to move that right to the bottom. Let me just try something a minute. I'm messing around a bit now.
Oh, this is interesting. 2 trains have spawned going opposite directions, and now someone else has joined me. There are 3 trucks on this track. One of them is an oil tanker. The other 2 are just box trucks.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Everything's about to go kabam!
Are you playing Roblox now, are you?
Yeah. Hey, dude! Out of my oil tanker! My oil tanker! Really? He just seriously... I hate that. This is why I would love if there was a solo mode. Some games are better off in solo mode.
Right. I've tried adding the faces right at the end, so hopefully that might also be why it's screwing up, because of the water fuel. No, that was gonna kill it. I can't interrupt those. Yeah, I've botched this.
Well, I just finally got it working. I successfully blew up and derailed one train in a tunnel, and it has now blocked for another one. Oh, the chaos! The train cam is showing all kinds of chaos as all the train cars and locomotives are smashing into each other in the confines of a concrete tunnel.
Epic. Right, water, coal. I cannot add you. I have to add you there, don't I? Then I'm gonna have to delete you from here. Eyes ahead. Happy.
What's even funnier is the truck that this person decided to try to jump in there and replace my 2 original trucks with didn't even get hit.
No?
Nope, it's still laying on its side, not even touched. That's so funny.
Nope, it's still dead.
Failure.
Unfortunately,
there is no saving a terrier.
There is definitely no saving this terrier. This terrier has got to be taken to the vets and put down.
So it's a terrier of terror then.
I'm afraid there's no way we're going to do this one. Sorry everybody, but the A1X Terrier is a no-go. I managed to get the face on it, but it's completely broken. It has killed the engine. So we'll put you there, and we'll just have to hope for the best.
And prepare for the worst. Or is it hope for the worst and prepare for the best?
Something like that. Another Victory Works loco, Raven Q6. Well, given how well that one went, I don't think we're going to have any success. But I'll try. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. I honestly don't think it's going to work.
Raven lunatics, apparently.
I know, right? Steam Q6. But then I've managed to get some victory work stuff working, and then other stuff hasn't. So
I guess you could say it's a victory that works.
oh god, go and boil your head, will you?
No. Nah, that didn't work. I put another oil tanker in the way of a new train that spawned. And next thing you know, I jump out, it's running away from the crossing unmanned.
Epic.
And so the train misses it. Ah! And now I've run it off the cliff.
I tried playing Roblox with the Titanic, the Evacuate the Titanic game.
Yeah.
We should try that at some point.
Yeah.
No?
That sounds alright. I wouldn't mind. I just want to see what kind of dramatic events we can make up.
It'd be a disaster, that's what it'd be.
Well, yeah, it's basically a Roblox version of the disaster recreated. Okay, there's no chance that it'll run away this time. Oh. No. Alright. Oh yay, another train. Meanwhile, Reese's face stream has been hijacked. Oh good, Reese has walked away. I can take over.
What?
I just said, oh good, Reese has walked away. I can take over.
Over my dead body.
That could be arranged, I'm sure.
Is that a threat, my good sir? I shall meet you at 6 o'clock for a duel, my good sir.
Oh, a duel? How very delightful.
Right. Happy face. We need to reference that.
This is not going to end well.
I don't think this is going to work. No.
Well, I wasn't talking about the faces initially, but sure. Oh, here we go. An epic mid-bridge collision.
That's what I like to hear.
The whole, oh my goodness, one train crashed into the tanker truck and then just started jumping the tracks as it crossed the bridge right into the path of the other train. There's train parts all over the ravine below.
Nice.
I'll be right back.
-1. X, Y, Z, so that needs to be 0. Y needs to be about 2.5, and then that needs to be 5. So we'll copy that. Happy. Save. Bloody hell, there's 42 people watching. Right, I'm not ambitious about this one because it's Victory Works. I've not had much success with Victory Works. But then I managed to do the 7200, but it did mess up the scripting. So we'll, it's probably going to be the same story here, to be honest. So let's open up Victory Works. And it's the LNR Q6. It made it to the list. It's referenced the face. It hasn't referenced the eyes because I think I've done the same thing again. Which is okay because I can fix that. Q6. Oh my god. And yeah, it's already done what Victory Works locos do, and the number has gone weird.
Oh. A train just rolled through and I was away, so I didn't know.
Oh no.
Whatever shall I do?
So
And David Whitting, Define Speeder, Reese Davies.
let me just check. Does this loco actually work? It does.
Check, check, 1, 2, 3. What have you done? I am quite the madman in this game, and I'm having too much fun. Woohoo! I can't help but think of that, thinking of that scene from Super Pug. Watch this! Whee!
All of that was kind of incidental.
Yeah, the terrier's priming like crazy back there.
Yeah, it's broken. We've killed the terrier. We murdered it.
It's the terrier. Yes, I know, I said that horribly. I don't care. I see the serial disliker is back and has brought a friend.
Yep.
Oh, we've got a container train coming in now. Fully loaded. I blame you. That was random. My character just randomly died when I got into another truck. And it despawned the truck I put on the crossing. This is all Reese's fault.
Yeah, I'll take credit for that.
It's because I'm talking to him. Maybe I need to stop associating with him. I mean, what?
Yeah, good luck with that. I'll fly to the US and hunt you down.
Hug me down? Oh my. I've never known you to be much of a hugger, Reese.
No.
Well, you said hug me down. Oh, wait.
Hunt.
You said hunt me down. Never mind.
Not the kind of hugging that you do with shotguns and assault rifles, is it?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, I do declare.
Oh, the train derailed itself going into the tunnel. What a mess. It just piled up at the tunnel
You
entrance.
do realise that nobody has a clue what you're on about. You've been talking about what you're doing for the last 10 minutes and nobody has any idea what you're talking about. And Train Sim died. Awesome. Well, you should. It's weird.
Well, you're weird, so...
You're weird. Takes one to know one.
Oh, you think you're so clever and so funny.
I am, actually.
You suck. Just like the Great Western. I mean, what?
Oh my god. Ash Models, a Gauge 1, GWR Bird Class Loco, one of 6 built. Available now for £2,500.
Oh,
Live
no.
Steam. Ugh.
And Andy has proven he's still alive by posting something in Steaming Westward Productions.
Oh my god, he's actually alive?
Yes, he's not hiding or dead.
I thought he was dead. I just assumed he was dead anyway. Yay, 2 dislikes.
I will confess, one of them is me.
Oh, you bastard.
Someone else has joined me, though. I've changed mine to a like.
Yay. Right, size-wise...
Now everybody dislike the video. It'll help Reese.
The hatred fuels me.
Good.
Good. Good. Feel the hatred.
Your hate has made you powerful. Let it fuel you.
Did I need to come back or 4? Yeah, back. So let's try 4.6.
Oh, even with me taking my dislike away, someone replaced me.
Yay.
Exactly how many subscribers do you have? It says 7.7, I know, but... Oh, 7786, I see it in the
Yes,
thing.
I have 7.7 subscribers. I don't know how you get 0.7 of a subscriber, but yes, I have 0.7 subscribers.
7.7K.
Right, there we go.
7.7, you've got a 7-year-old subscriber in there somewhere.
What? So what you're saying is you have to be 10 to be a subscriber? Or to count
I don't know.
10 years old to count as a full subscriber? So what you're saying is anyone less than
YouTube works.
It could be.
We now
YouTube...
have now 7 dislikes.
Yay! I feel the hatred fueling this live stream. Right, so out of all the locos we've done so far, we've done a couple successful when we've got one catastrophic failure, which has been the A1X Terrier. Even though it's still in game and it's still got a face, but there's a problem with the coding somewhere, so I might have a work on that after the stream just to see if it can be done, because I mean it's weird because it's a Victory Works loco. There's one sat right next to it which has worked perfectly, so there must be a way to make this work. It's just I need a bit more time to muck around. So yeah, that's the one, the spicy meatball. Right, let's have a look at me list. So Raven Q6, Armstrong Powerhouse 205 Thumper. Right. Okay, that's that sucks. Okay, the Thumper. I've honestly never tried a diesel, so I've got no idea, and I've never tried an Armstrong Powerhouse pack. So I've got no idea how this is gonna go. And we'll do... Okay, it doesn't help that I've not got a clue which folder it's in. Okay, this is...
It looks like everybody's decided they've had enough fun with the unsubscribing, or not the unsubscribing, the disliking.
I honestly don't know which bin file to use.
The bin file.
Hmm.
Modest J Productions 13. I don't think any of Reese's videos will ever be disliked nearly as much as some of the most hated ones I have seen on YouTube.
I don't know which bin file it is. That's the problem.
That's the... No, your problem is... The problem is... Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, shut up.
The problem is you. There, I said it.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one because I don't know which file it is.
No, I know what it is. The problem is you need more cowbell.
Yes, that's clearly what I need. I don't know, what is this DMBSO and then there's DCT? I guess one means driving trailer or something, or DMB, I can't... Oh, why does this bloody thing have to be so complicated? I'm going to go out on a whim and just try one.
You do that?
And I'm just going to see what happens. I'm not optimistic because I honestly don't expect this to work. I've never done a diesel before, so this is a bit of a voyage of discovery. Miscellaneous, we'll do dummy's face. No, we won't. We'll have to do... For a thumb... Yeah, it'll have to be dummy's face. Eyes ahead. Class 205, rail vehicles, diesel. Class 205, BR green. Was it DCT? Yes. DTC.
Diesel.
Diesel. Coughs and sneezels spread diseasels, said Jeremy Beadle.
It's your fault.
DCC, standard face brief. DTC, I'm guessing DTC... Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a whim and try it. And if it fails, I can just do the other end, I suppose. So let's start by renaming it. Birth.
Yes, I'm being me again. Pay no attention to the crazy yank.
No, don't encourage him.
I could encourage myself anyway.
Cab lights. These are all just lights. Let's just try that one. Cab numbers. As long as it's above the scripts, it should be fine. Let's just try it, because I don't think it's gonna work. Oh no, balls. Cab numbers, scripts. Okay, 1 cab numbers. It's just one face and eyes. That's all happy. No, it's standard face, isn't it? I've called it happy face, but it's not actually. Rail vehicles, copy there. I'm not optimistic. But then I've said that a couple of times now and it's worked, so who knows? Face, copy, or that. Right, so that needs to be -1, 1, -1, 0, 2.5, and 10. I'm assuming we'll put 10 because it's a diesel. It could very well be the other way, so we might have got this completely the wrong way. So who knows? So we shall...
And I thought you were a Great Western person.
Well, I'm not doing anything. This is a Southern diesel, so, you know. Let's bring up the scenario editor. And Train Sim
awesome.
died.
The end.
The end. That's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Good night.
This is interesting. Joe Perricone walked across the stage to receive his diploma on Saturday, more than 70 years after leaving school to join the war. He's a World War II vet, and he's 95.
Oh. God, we got 41 people watching, so how is everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Right then, Armstrong Powerhouse. Let's see. Class 205 pack. Power! Oh dear God.
What have you done?
Oh dear God. Yeah, alright. So right, okay. So the DTC is actually the non-driving end. So there's no actual engine, so
Way to go.
DMBSO BR green, I guess, is the other end. Which it is because it's got an engine. So we got a thumper in, yep, full BR green with no large logo or anything. But for some reason the face is miles away from where it needs to be.
I see this.
Thumper. That's what this logo is going to be called. Thumper. So we need to come down a considerable way, back a considerable way. Size is probably not bad. So
Hello, my name's Thumper.
hello. Hi, Thumper.
Shut up, Thumper, you Thumper.
Well, there I thought I made a friend. Right, so height needs to be about minus 2.5. That needs to be about 4.
But there aren't coal mines on that little section.
Save. What?
What did you... Oh my. Be glad you can't hear my dad right now.
Right. For some reason, the center of the logo is not aligned to the center of the track, which is the first time that it's off center. It's the first time I've seen that in Train Sim. Oh well, we're getting closer though.
Off center. Are you sure it's not just your eyesight?
Let's try 0 and we'll try... What the fuck?
What? What in the world is that?
What do you mean, what is that? Oh good god, it's getting worse.
It's that. It looks like he got railroaded. And so Reese keeps killing trains.
That's gotta be a profile shot or something. Oh god.
Do I want to know?
Yeah, you want to see it.
Oh no.
Right, so
good Lord.
we actually want to go about -1 for height. We want to go
Minus 5,000.
Actually, we want to try.
Oh,
0.4.
that's just creepy. That's almost as bad as my Leslie wanna play me.
That is nightmare fuel right there.
Stop, you're scaring me.
Right, so 0.5 was actually the correct way to move it width-ways, but slightly too far, and we're getting closer to being in the right position.
A little closer, a little closer. Too far, too far.
0.5, we'll try that, save. This was Nathaniel Kempson's idea to do a thumper. It's his fault.
Oh, so it's his fault I exist, eh?
Yes, it is. Steam and Whistle Productions has said, put a face on a Swiss Reichenbahn loco. I would, but the problem is the Reichenbahn locos which exist, they are potato in Train Sim. Well, we're getting closer to being there, so it still needs to come a little bit further to the centre, and I think just a touch back. We're getting close though.
What have you done?
I can make it bigger. Blue Foxy is saying it's too small. I can make it bigger once we get the position right. So it needs to come back. Let's try 0.3. And we'll try 0.4. Height-wise is -1, I think. 0.9. Let's try that. We're getting closer each time to
It's looking better.
We're getting closer to the right position. Once we get in the right position, we can increase the size to make it a little bit bigger.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna have to go because it's movie time.
Well, screw you then.
Oh, well, that's fine. I don't like you anyway.
Oh well. I'll remember that.
I remember what you said.
I'll remember that when I'm up in a court of law, giving evidence against you.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
It will. I've already been summoned.
I already had my jury duty. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I get on jury, if I were to ever get on jury duty again, and I somehow see you, I'm gonna be like I've never met this. And they ask, "Do you know this person?" I've never met this man in my life. Anyway, I'll see you later, mate.
All right. Take care, dude. 0.8. 8, I think that's not going to be enough, though. Oh, it's actually gone the wrong way. It went up instead of down, so I don't know why it did that, but yeah, let's try 1 point there then. No, that's still, hang on. X, Y. Let's try minus 1.2. Save that. Let's try it. Put a face on a 91. It's not really on my list. Oh, that's gone down. Just too far now. Bloody hell. Right. Minus 1.1. Let's try that. Getting closer, lads. Put a face on a 4800 class, so I guess the auto tank. What would happen? And train sim died. Great. Put a face on an American loco. Well, I have actually. I did it on the big boy during the last live stream. Blue Foxy, watch the last live stream. Let's face it, the first one. I can't remember, it was a month or 6 weeks ago that I did it. I did actually put one on the big boy. Yeah, of course, it's the old model of the big boy, so yeah, meh, it's not great. I could try putting one on Spokebox 844. One of the German narrow gauge Malays. That's not a bad idea, actually. I would have to figure out what the developer's name was because I can't remember it. Nicholas. Well, it might come up in Just Trains actually because it was released through Just Trains. We'll give it a go. Let's see. Right, you need to go up again. Not much though. We're almost there. I need to fart really, really badly. Jamie Lee is asking, can it be Duchess of Sutherland? I've done that in the last live stream. We did the Duchess. We did a streamlined one, actually. For those of you who remember. 1.0. Let's try 1.0. Primo Victoria. Chinese QJ. Oh my god. Well, that's -1. That still feels a tiny bit too far. I don't know. Let's try making it a bit bigger. This is where sometimes with this face in particular, if you make it bigger, it doesn't always work. 1.05. Try it. What could possibly go wrong? Again, eh? I think that's as near as damn it now, actually. If we make it much bigger, it's gonna kind of not fit properly, is it? Go on, we'll do one more. We'll make it a tiny touch bigger. Save. Oh, these workshop items, man. Why? Why do you always have to install them? Right, so that's a touch big. Oh, faceception happened there. Right. I would say that is as good as done, wouldn't you guys? We'll just check that we've got completely working loco. Should really put one at the other end if we want to be completely correct, because a multiple unit is two separate locos, really, isn't it? So you should have a face at each end. There we go. We got a thumper. Thumper. No, we want to go to the scenario editor, don't we? Evening Star. I thought I already did Evening Star. I'm pretty sure that I did Evening Star already, if I'm honest. Right. Chris, I could do a face at the other end, but I'm not going to do it during the live stream because it'll just be exactly the same face at the far end. So there wouldn't be much point in doing it, really, would there? Just, you know, you guys have already seen it. I'll have to look at my list. To be honest, I honestly thought I already did the 9F. Quit. Let's have a look at my list. What's on the list now? London, Brighton and South Coast Railway E4. Well, I've already done that. Oh, right. Let's go back to the... Let's go back to my list of locos. Pen Dennis is saying the Chinese QJ is not even in Train Sim. There is a very, very old model which was freeware, but to be perfectly honest, it's not really very good, but especially by today's standards. Right. So what did I need? It was VP, RSC. Oh. Where's Steam Sound Supreme? Does anyone remember what assets we need ticked for the advanced 9F pack? I can never remember. Right, these are the advanced 9Fs. Oh. Maybe it's still in the same list as the... And Train Sim died, so... Difficult to say. Anyway. Oh my god, Emma Emery said, how about an LNER 12? That was literally at the start of this live stream. On E2, I've already done an E2. LNER 2 has not been released, so that might be a bit difficult. You can't just say locos which you want to see because they're not in Train Sim. God, I would like to have an Aberdare because there is no Aberdare in the game. And my name is Brian Bedunde. God, 47 people are watching. Jesus. 47 people with nothing else to do. I think it's time to delete a couple of locos that's sitting there because I think this Train Sim might be struggling. Right, anyway, E4, that is a Victorian lad. So, where did I'm pretty sure I did the E4 anyway. Let's see, CW. No, that's not it. That's something else. Maybe I didn't do it then. Well, since we've got Bitch Grove from which is one of LOL's characters from Bitch at the Yard, I think we might have to do this one. Bitch Grove. So we'll find the bin file. GNR Sterling single has already been done. Storyteller. Right, let's find it then. So, hang on, go copy them to the Primo Victoria. That's terrifying. Right. Assets. It is Victorian Lad. LBS CRE4. Rail Vehicles C4. BOTY. Bitch Grove. Where's Bitch Grove? There she is. However, of course, I need a face. So I give her a face because it's Bitch Grove. This is in tribute of Mr. LOL, whose work I greatly admire. Enraged face. We need an enraged face. En. Where's enraged? She doesn't have an enraged face. Let's have an angry face then. Assets, Victorine Lad, E4, Rail Vehicles, E4 Class, Bitch Grove. Bumba-dumba. Victorian Lad, E4. I'm pretty sure I did an E4 before. It must be here somewhere. Oh no, cancel. In fact, don't cancel, open that. And then copy, because we have to make a backup. Enraged. Right. Right then, that is water, so we can't put it there. That is coal, we can't put it there. No idea what all that is. Lubricator. Right, let's put it there. Shit. Right. Okay. We're good. You can't afford to even put like a space or anything in the wrong place with this text. It will mess the whole thing up. Lubricator bubble. Bubble! Angry face. And instead of bubble, we'll call you eyes ahead. Right. Rail vehicles. Bitch Grove, all that stuff. And delete you. Angry. My phone is going mad. Right, that needs to be minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That needs to be a minus. X, Y, Z, that needs to be 0. That needs to be 2.5, and that needs to be 5. Just to get started, we'll copy that text and put it there, and we'll save, and let's see if it worked. Everybody wants Lady of Legend. I'm pretty sure we did Lady of Legend last time. Have a watch of the last live stream we did, because I'm pretty sure I did Lady of Legend, or even if it was just Saint last time. Right, AWP. No, it didn't work. Yes, it did. Right. There we go. We got a face on Bitch Grove. Now we just have to manipulate it. So, looking at the face, we need to go down and back and smaller. put a face on a 12-inch howitzer. That is a good idea. It looks way too big, so down, back, smaller. That is the lesson this moment. Down, back, smaller. So down to, let's try 2, back to 3.5, and smaller 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, and we'll just copy all of that and put it here. Save, and we'll try again. Chris McBride says Flying Scotsman. Yes, we did Flying Scotsman already. Okay, so I think we've gone too far back. If we just zoom inside, can't see the face anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, there it is. The face is actually inside the smoke box, so we've gone too far back. And it looks like we've gone too far down as well. So up and forward, so we'll go to 3.7, 2.2. Save. My throat is starting to hurt me from all the streaming today. This is the 3rd live stream just today. Oh, that still wasn't enough. Oh god. You know where you fart and you think, oh god, I've shit myself. It's kind of just happened. Alright, let's try that first. Right, that's looking more promising. So we could do it going back a touch and up a touch. Size probably is okay. So 3.9 and up. Was it up a touch as well? I think. I can't remember. Let me just watch the stream. Yeah, back and up. Oh, stupid workshop items. Western Flyer says, do a German engine, it can be D's younger. Oh, Train Sim died. Train Sim's not having a good day. Modest J is asking, have I put a face on the 43XX? I can't recall. I don't think I have, actually. So, Western Flyer, you've spelt die wrong 3 or 4 times in a row there. D-A-I is die. I wonder what one of these Mittenwald locos would look like with a face. It probably wouldn't work because of that stupid massive lamp. Right, so height-wise is alright. It could do a tiny touch bigger. And he needs to come forward a little bit. I don't know what that was in aid of. Western Flyer is saying, put a face on Big Boy. In the last live stream I did of the faces, that's exactly what I did. And I think, chaps, we've got it. It might even be slightly too big, actually. I did just make it... Oh, no. We got a bogey. Yep, slightly too big and it needs to come out a touch. Let's try again. Yep, we've almost got it. There's a very slight bogey coming out there. The problem is if we go too much further, then her face is going to erupt from the boiler. Size looks alright, position looks alright, so yeah. I'm going to go ahead and move it just a touch and say that that's done. $9.9 is probably enough. Save and play. Oh, please, workshop, fuck off. Yeah, I think we're done. Bitch Grove is a thing. Right, what's on the list now? Large Prairie. Victory Works, Large Prairie. I don't know, I've already done the 7200, so... The Saint, let's try the Saint, because... although the Saint is very similar. The H-Class and the Coal Tank I've already done. I did try the 1400 before. What else is there on the list that I could do? The DTH class, I've done that. Let me just bring that one up to show you. I think I showed people before. Yeah, right, so the H class has been done. Caledonia Works GER L77 or a howitzer. Everybody wants a howitzer. Honestly, I've got no idea how it'll work on a howitzer, but if it's what the fans want, then let's do it. Ian Cameron is saying do a Union Pacific big boy. Ian, I've already done a big boy. It was done in the last stream. Right, howitzer then. Let's do the howitzer. So, angry eyes ahead. Copy. Because we'll need them. Actually, no, we'll do the enraged. We need enraged face. So, let's get some... Let's get a face which is enraged first. AWP... Ian's enraged... No, yeah, Ian's enraged face. Right. And I think the howitzer is also a Victory Works product. Because it comes with the Q1. Is that right? Does it come with a Q1? I need to extract everything. Genuinely, I've got no idea how this is going to go. I've put faces on wagons before. Howitzer 12, there it is. No idea which one it needs to be. Howitzer bogey 1 and bogey 2. What the hell does that mean? Bullied Q1, rail vehicles, freight, SAR wagons, howitzer, 12 psychotic. Right, here we go then, chaps. Howitzer Mark 5 railgun. Primo Victoria. Dun, 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 dun. I have no idea how this is going to go. Right, so we need to shell crate clutter, that is an asset. Okay, that's good news. So that is just an asset that's attached, is a shell crate. Fire smoke. So if I just add that and that. Shell crate. Enraged face and eyes. Head. Right. So it needs to be referencing rail vehicles. Howitzer 12 / shit. No. Cancel. Please. No. Balls. Oh god, VLC has just opened. And it's opening 400,000 files. No. Stop. VLC. Control. Alt. Delete. Task. Oh god. Oh god. VLC. Go away. Oh my god, how am I using 69% of my CPU? Jeez. Windows Explorer is using lots. Right. Okay, we're back in business. Right. Where was I? Enraged. Rename. And then copy the text. 2 eyes ahead. Then that needs to be -1, +1, -1, zeros. And then that needs to be about 2, and that needs to be about 4. Just to get us started. And then we need eyes ahead. Copy. We'll save. Now, will it work is the question, because wagons are sometimes a little bit strange. So, let's bring it up in game and see what happens. Face it stream. Right, Victory Works Q1. Let's bring that up first of all. And the answer is no, it didn't work. It's just killed Train Sim. Right. Let's try Train Sim again. We'll try it one more time just to see if it did kill the... if it did actually kill it, because I have a feeling it's the reference that it killed. Right, so it didn't... It's not referencing it correct, so we need to exit and try again. Booby-doo. Right. Right. So we'll have to make a... Yeah, we're gonna have to start again. Unfortunately, let's try copy, paste. Psychotic. And we'll reopen you, because sometimes it's just the naming. Sometimes the naming just doesn't work. Howitzer 12 dash AWP dash AWP. Time flies by when you're the driver of a train, and I'm... Oh, hang on. That's the only one, apparently. Okay, that's interesting. So, must have been something to do with that. So, we'll copy that. And we'll just try again. Enraged face. Eyes ahead. Rail vehicles. Eyes ahead. Oh no, don't do that. Copy. No. Eyes ahead, save, and then we will just -1, 1, -1, 0, 2.5, and we'll call it 4. And we'll see if this, we'll see if this works. Save. Maybe this will work now because the reference is a little bit different. Because in the last one we kind of changed the references, whereas this time we've just sort of added a bit to it. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Right. Okay, we're in business. Okay. So, for position, we need up. We need to bring the center up and forward just a touch to fit it in the end of the barrel. Oh god, what am I doing? Has it really come to this, guys? I'm spending my Sunday evenings putting a face in a barrel of a gun. Right, size-wise we need to make it a lot smaller, but otherwise we need to go up to about 3.2, 4.3. Size-wise we want to be down to about 0.4. 0.4, 0.4, I think. Copy and paste. Let's try again. Oh, good God. Oh, dear God. This is happening. Oh, good God alive. What have I done? Right, so we need to be smaller again. We need to be down and forward. Smaller again, down and forward. No, we've killed it somehow. Right. So, in that last edit, we've broke it. So we're going to have to go to a backup. Right. So, okay, psychotic, delete. Oh no, backup. No, don't change that. Gonna have to delete that because that's broke. Backup number 2. How it's a 2, so that is what we need to reference now. Sorry. Not exactly sure how I managed to kill it this time. Right, what were we? 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, and then I think we were 4.1, 3.1. I must have added a space or something in somewhere. Not sure how. Save. And train sim dumped. Of course it did. Oh. Jeez. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it looks like the chat has gone full retard. James Smith is saying send them screenshots to LOL. Well, when it's finished, I will. When we've got it finished, I'll take some more screenshots and I will send them to LOL. See what he thinks. Right, so we want to go a little touch... Actually, we kind of want him inside the barrel, don't we? So a little touch bigger and up and forward. Touch bigger, up, forward. Connor Johnson says, do a 7F. Yeah, okay. That's, you know, because that hasn't been done before, apparently. That is almost perfect, I think. Apart from it needs the bulging eyes, and it needs to come forward a bit. I think it needs to come just a touch forward. Yeah. Howard the Coward. Howard the Cowardly Howard, sir. Oh, train sim died. Chris McBride, I've seen you ask that question about 40 times now. No. And if you ask a question, it doesn't get answered, just stop. Don't need to keep asking over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, it's slightly too far now. There we go. We got it, lads. Howard the Howitzer. He is now a character. Suppose I better take some screenshots for LOL. And that's it. So what have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 locos. It's been about 2.5 hours since I started. Most of the locos that we've attempted have gone okay, with the exception of the A1X Terrier, but I'm sure that's just an easy fix. I'm sure it's just the way that the position of the coding. I really want to take the Thumper for a drive on the Pennock Valley Railway, actually. We got one pissed off looking bitch Grove. So yeah, that's the result of tonight's labour. Oh, I was going to try and do Pinky, wasn't I? Let's try and do Pinky while we're here. Although I remember this one being a pig. Right, Pinky the Panya has got to have female face, of course. I have no idea whether this will work. I'm hoping that it was just possible. The last time I did this, I just messed up the reference somehow. Because I couldn't make it work last time. Laughing. I'm hoping it was just a simple error. Let's see what happens when we load it in. Okay. It didn't work again. So we're gonna have to just duplicate the whatever this was. Okay. To be honest, I thought I killed it, so... Right, let's try again. Right. So that didn't work. Which is annoying after all that work. No, hang on, let's work with it. Let's open the normal. Okay, I think I might have worked out why it's changing things. Yep. Just worked it out. Yep, we've killed that one, so we'll have to start that again. So, unfortunately, I think I've just worked out why it's not working, so we'll have to start again. This Pinky. And... Pinky. Those two are the only ones that we need to change. Everything else remains as it is. And then find fireman. Sorry, chaps. I know it's right. Laughing face. I know it's a little bit back and forth and having to start again, but it's because I figured out where I eyes ahead where I messed up. At least in theory, that is where I messed up. If this works, then it'll prove that my understanding of that bit is correct. Because when I changed the name of everything, it changed references which shouldn't have been changed, and that's why it's not loading in, because it's changed references. Laughing. No, eyes ahead, that's what we need. Then we want -1, you need to be 0, 1, you need to be 0. You need to be -1, you need to be 0, you need to be 2.5, and you need to be 4. Copy, eyes ahead, paste, save, and we'll try that again because this might work now. And Train Sim, of course, would die when I'm trying to prove that that worked. Since it might as well have some background music, some royalty-free background music. Come on, Train Sim. I'm debating what to have for dinner tonight. And it worked. Right. So we're in business. Pinky is going to become a character. Connor Johnson, have some food. Well, thank you for that wonderful word of wisdom. I never would have thought that, you know, if you're hungry, have some food. Wow. He's full of wisdom, this guy. Right, so the face worked, so we need to come forward a touch, so 4.2, 4.2, and we need to come down. Okay, that looks like it's too far. We need to go up, and we need to make it smaller. And I'm going to have to delete some of them faces in the background because they're too big. 0.8. I think that's going to be too small though, to be honest. Up. 2.5 is too much, so let's try 2.25. And then I think we'll try 4.3. Oh, good God. Right, I don't know what has happened there, if I'm absolutely honest. Oh, God. Right, too far out. Height. It's a tiny bit too small. So. Right. Let's try 2.8. 2.8. Okay, I didn't make the eyes smaller. So 0.9. 0.9. 0.9. That would explain that. 0.9. 0.9. 0.9. Save. Right, well, we're getting there. Still got to go back. I think we need to come down. I don't know, actually. We can come down just a touch, back a touch. Yeah. Sit down. Right, we're still too far ahead, really. Size, I think we might even need to be a tiny bit smaller. Although, I don't know. Let's just bring it back first. Although 2.5 or 4.25 had things coming through it. Oh, maybe not. Still need to come back. Alright, there we go. So we're not going to get it any further in, we're going to have to come back out. And Train Sim died. That's what I like to see. Modest J remembers Gay David. Gay David is not gay. Oh, it's very slightly got to come out. Get it? Nah, I'm not going to make that joke. Connor Johnson says we need Andy the Ammo Van. Right, still a little tiny bit on his face. We gotta come out just a bit more. The old days. Neil M is here. Hello Neil. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, still just a tiny bit. Oh, we're nearly there. And we've nearly got Gay David ready. Let's try 218. You don't have to be quite this accurate. You can. I could just round it up to 2, but just want to see how much it'll take. There we go. That's it. Pinky the Gay Pride Panya. You could not have two weirder characters put together, or not weirder, but like misfits. You got Howard the Cowardly Howitzer and Pinky the Pioneer. This is like the start of a series right here. When Pinky met Howard. We need to go to the Western Front. Oh, darling, the Western Front is just so cliche. We've got to go blow up some Germans. Well, alrighty then. Yeah. I haven't actually checked if this loco is drivable yet. Well, that went well. Right. We've been going for 3 hours. I think we're going to have one more go at a loco. If I can find it, that is. Let's just very quickly, before I make the decision, just see if I can find it. Because I don't know what asset developer it's going to be under, or if it's even in English. I've got a feeling it'll all be in German, so let's try Just Trains. It's Just Trains. I might have found it. What could possibly go wrong? My eyes are starting to hurt now from looking at the screen too much. Engine. If I'm honest, I don't know how this is going to work. because it's an advanced loco. But then sometimes they do work and sometimes they don't. Let's see what happens then. I don't know whether Nicholas will be happy with me doing this. One way to find out. Oh no. Let's see what happens. Welshman. Right, Nicholas. Nick. Where is N for Nicholas? L. Pressing it still bad. And it was called D something. I can't remember what the loco's called in game. Is it IVK? Oh, hell yes. Oh, God. It's real. It's real. Right, we got some messing about to do, but this is a thing. Oh my God, I can't believe that worked. Right, now for the painstaking process, we need to make it 0.8. And we need to go down, so we'll do 1.5 and we'll do 4.5 ahead. I'm gonna have to send a message to James Littlewood. Right, let's have a look. Right, okay, so we definitely need to go much smaller. We need to go back a touch and up a touch. So what does everybody think about the German edition of faces? I think this is the first German logo I've done with a face. Oh, something's gone wrong there. Something has very badly gone wrong with that one. I don't know where the face has disappeared to, but it's disappeared off the face of the earth. So, something has gone wrong here. It's back. It's too far inside the size looks better. Let's say 4.4 now. 1.7. I got a feeling because I made the size 0.6, once it goes below a certain amount of scaling, it just disappears. But we're quite fortunate that it doesn't need to be anymore, because looks like he's going to have a big piece of metal in his mouth. It's a shame I can't get rid of that. Well, it looks like a thing that could just go down. Up and out. Right, that is way too far out. But unfortunately, we are going to struggle with this one. Yeah, that's way too far out, but we're going to definitely struggle with it. Needs to come down a touch. We're almost there. I think we're just going to have to accept that we're going to have to go through that thing in there. There's no other way to do it. I think Modest J is right. It does look like he's got a ball gag in his mouth. This is a German engine that's into some kinky shit. BR Black Terrier Productions says, Hi, BR Black Terrier, you racist. Any terrier could be black. Okay, right. Should have used a different face, really, for this one. We're going to have to just pull it forward to get it away from that big metal thing. And we'll just have to accept it. The problem is, if we pull it forward, it's going to look even worse from the side. But if we don't, it's going to look, well, like that. So, what to do? Let's put it to 4.5. And you see it just looks crap from the side. But otherwise, we just ain't gonna make it work, are we? Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna have to accept that. There's no other way around that. Herman the Sherman. These look like the misfits that could make a new series. Right, let's very quickly fire up the Presnitzelbahn. Oh, what? Seriously? I'm still here. I just getting a few screenshots before I finish the stream. Alright, I've got a few screenshots. That's all I wanted to do. Hello, Phalux has now subscribed. Anyway, I'm afraid I'm going to call it there, because we've basically finished everything we were going to do. I hope everybody's enjoyed the live stream. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.